All right, let's settle this once and for all. Is honey really just bee vomit? I get it. You love honey, maybe even drizzle it on your toast or swirl it in your tea. But then someone hits you with, that's bee puke, right? So, what's actually going on inside the hive? First up, let's talk about how bees make honey. When a worker bee finds a good flower, she slurps up some sweet nectar using her long tongue, called a proboscis. But instead of gulping it down like a quick snack, she stores it in her honey stomach, which isn't her real stomach for digesting food, but a special little pouch just for nectar. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The bee heads back to the hive, carrying that nectar cargo. When she gets home, she passes the nectar to another worker bee through mouth-to-mouth transfer. This second bee does a bit of magic. She adds enzymes that break down the complex sugars in the nectar into simpler sugars. It's nature's chemistry lab, right inside the hive. But is that puking? Technically, no. The nectar doesn't go into the bee's digestive system or stomach, but stays in that special honey sac. The process is more like sharing a smoothie than actual vomiting. I mean, think about it. If you carried juice in your cheek and passed it to a friend, is that really the same as, throwing up? Once enough bees have worked their enzyme magic, they spread the nectar into the hexagonal honeycomb cells. To turn the watery nectar into thick golden honey, bees fan their wings like tiny fans, evaporating most of the water. When the honey is just right, they seal the cell with wax, like popping the lid on a fresh jar. So, is honey bee vomit? Not really. It's more accurate to call it bee-processed nectar. Yes, it passes through their mouths, but it's a totally separate system from their digestive tract. The next time you enjoy a spoonful of honey, you can thank the bees for their teamwork and natural chemistry, not for their vomit. And honestly, knowing how much effort goes into every drop, honey tastes even sweeter, doesn't it? If you found this fascinating, stick around for more nature secrets, and maybe share this with someone who still thinks honey is just bee barf.